something better. There's got to be something better than the chocolate cake and ice cream to fill the empty dreams of the intimacy that we crave. The ice cream that feeds our full bosoms and even fuller behinds, hips, and thighs. The very thighs that we tone so that our masculine clone might slide between them and rest in the throne that is the most prized possession that we own. Our brothers, they pursue us, so that they might rise and fall and be enthralled in our breasts, but do not trouble themselves in joining us as we renew our minds through higher cognitions, pretensionless ambitions, learning our history and the mysteries that plague us. No, they'd rather enjoy the union between a man and wife, without the slightest strife, that not one golden band has been exchanged to signify lasting bond for life. Oh, and so easily we fall to the sweet nothings that have no grounds, no basis, no sincere inclinations. And as easily as we give our bodies permissions to be lifted away in existential bliss, we too often bid adieu our dreams with just a light kiss. A kiss from a man that values the brain I can give rather than the intellect I can share. A kiss from a man who would rather bear the ease of the 20 than dare to strive for the 80 derived from commitment and matrimony. No, he'd rather be free to sow his wild oats, get with the boys, hackle and gloat about his conquests, paying no mind the messes he has left behind. You see, this is our quandary, a mystery of epic proportion. Why do we prefer flesh to emotion? The commotion of thought that boggles my mind as I reason black love. Oh, it's deafening. Yet, I lie here in silence, frustrated at the mirrors of devastation that surround me. Each mirror is a facade of a maimed black woman who played the game. Oh, and now she limps along from wounds and pain from a love that she so earnestly hoped to gain. Instead, she has a swollen stomach. A stomach that holds the promise of a different future than our present and our past. A gestation that has completely dulled her elation for love and shackled her heart with no hope of emancipation. Her story resonates in me. You see, she's in familiar company. Because old folks from the past, they often say, "Darling, she's not the first, and she will not be the last. She's yet another victim of unplanned circumstance, caught by a net that was cast to feed the carnal desires of a so-called lover who was wearing a mask. He was hiding all of the ills he intended behind a smile and a body that was stupendous. We go to church every Sunday and we shout God's glories. But as I lie here on my back, touching my most inner being, I feel my body give rise and tears, they fall from my eyes. My lips, they part and they call God's name. My imagination envisions that the hands touching me are not mine, but those from a man sent from the most divine. A man that loves me like Christ loves the church. But alas, as I reach my height, I return to the dark room. My back straightens from its lurch, and I breathe a sigh to release the frustration. My usual aviation is grounded with the realization that the hands caressing my breast are my own. My mind digresses and my emotions I try to suppress. God, there has got to be something better for us. A labor of self-love that is free from pain, or a gamble with a man where nothing's to gain. As tears continue to fall, my physical needs are met, but I remain in emotional debt. So, as I often do, I compensate, longing for a mate with a plate filled with ice cream and chocolate cake. This is how I cope in a feeble effort not to lose my last bit of hope. There's got to be something better than this.